Hello and good day. I'm Prophet Thomas, better known as the Woke Prophet, and today I'm going to be talking about exorcisms and deliverance. So I'm going to explain the difference between the two. Some people think that they are the same thing, but they're two different things. I'm going to explain it to you today. Now, the first thing that I'll talk about will be deliverance. And what exactly is deliverance? So deliverance, whenever someone is taking you through deliverance, they're casting out evil spirits. Some people can do it through spiritual baths. Some people can do it through praying over you. I can do it both ways. Now, let me give you some examples of why you would need deliverance. So I have a lot of people that come to me if their finances are being attacked by demonic spirits. Maybe their relationships are being attacked. Also, they come to me because people have put witchcraft on them. They're losing their jobs. They're losing their money. Cars are breaking down. They're experiencing like sickness in their bodies. They're getting in car accidents. So just to give you some examples, so people will come for different things like that. And a lot of the times they're having issues within the home, not knowing that they're having these issues because something is attached to them. So they'll keep moving from different locations thinking that this will stop it. And they're getting their homes cleansed out, but the issue is the individual. So they have to be free first. If they're not delivered, wherever you go at, these demons will follow you. So another question, a question that I get a lot, people say, okay, well, am I able to take myself through deliverance? And so the answer to that is yes, to a certain extent you are. Now, whenever you have a demonic spirit that has entered you, I call this like a spiritual infection. So you're not at your strongest spiritually. So depending on how strong the spirit is, you may be able to pray over yourself to remove this. But if it's something that's strong, you would need like a man of God or a woman of God to pray over you to remove this demonic spirit from you, because you're just not strong enough spiritually to do this. And that goes for the house cleanses as well. Sometimes you can cleanse your house out, but if it's something that's strong, you're going to need a woman of God or man of God to come in and to cleanse the home and pray throughout your home to remove everything. Now, the next thing I want to discuss is possession. So I want to talk about the stages of possessions. So the first stage would be manifestation. So whenever you're dealing with this is what I call first contact. So this is when you first come into contact with the negative entity. So this entity is watching you and pretty much following you around, just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Now, the second stage will be infestation. Now, that's when it actually enters your body. So at this point, you could start to feel things moving in your body. Could feel like a snake movement in the stomach, in your chest, in your back, or like something's wrapped around your head and your neck, so you're feeling a lot of pressure. So you could be feeling things like that. Now, the next stage, the third stage, would be oppression. So with oppression, the entity is preparing to completely take over the vessel or completely take over the individual. So at this point, this demon is sitting back and just mapping everything out and to just plotting and planning when it's going to take over completely. Now, the fourth stage would be obsession. Now, obsession is when the entity has fully possessed the individual. All right. So at this stage, it has fully possessed the person, and it's hard for that person to function. It's hard for the person to work. It's hard for them to do anything. And the next stage would be full possession, which is very rare. Now, this is when the individual, the entity has fully taken over and merged as one into the person. This is the final stage and the most dangerous stage. And at this point, you're not able to really do anything. Just like the movie Exorcism, how you saw the little girl, how she had to have priests in the room with her. They had to tie her down because this demon has full control over your body, is able to manipulate you. So whatever it wants to do, you're just like you're like a puppet. So it's real hard for you to do anything. You have no energy. The demon sometimes will even start talking through you. Now again, this is very, very rare, but it is real, and it can happen. So try to keep these doors closed so that these demons cannot enter you. Now let's talk about exorcisms now and the meaning of exorcism. So exorcism is very similar to deliverance, but again, they are different. So whenever you're going through an exorcism, the demon is being evicted. So this is the demon or whatever spiritual entity is being evicted from a possessed person. So that is the difference between the deliverance versus exorcism. So with exorcism, the person is actually possessed. With deliverance, the person doesn't necessarily have to be possessed. Now, to give you like some examples of some cases that I've worked with. So I've seen people like levitate. Also, it's been a case one time before with a woman, and the woman was being raped. She had a spiritual husband, she had a spiritual spouse, and it was constantly raping her, and it married her in the spiritual realm, and it actually created a pregnancy. So she felt all of the symptoms. She was going through all the symptoms as if she was pregnant. Now, this happened because she was possessed. Now, when this demon entered her, her eyes turned black. So again, these are just some examples of the things that I see when people are possessed, or I've seen people in their bodies start to contort, because these demons have like complete control over the body. They can make you move like a snake. They can make different voices come out of the body, and this can happen at any time. So they are basically manipulating you like a puppet. Now, something that I hear that's false information. You'll hear people say, okay, well, only a Catholic priest can perform an exorcism over somebody. And again, that is false. So that is basically saying that God, or the Most High God, is pretty much saying if you're not a Catholic, then you can't perform an exorcism. Now, this is something that was made up by the church, and also taught by the church, and also by religion as well, that you have to be a Catholic priest in order to take someone through an exorcism. Now, I'm not a Catholic. I'm not attached to any religion. I worship the Most High God. I worship Yeshua, and I'm able to take people through exorcisms. I do it all the time. So it just all depends on if God has anointed you to do that or not. Now, with exorcisms, is different from deliverance. With deliverance, remember I was telling you that some people can take themselves through deliverance, but not everyone. Very few people would be able to take themselves through a exorcism. So in order to do that, you would have to be anointed. You would have to have this calling over your life in order to be able to even perform something like this. And again, it's very few people, because now you are dealing with high level demons. So that's another thing. Just like angels, there are different rankings of angels. It's the same thing with demons. So when you start dealing with exorcisms and these demons are taking over the body, this is a full possession. These demons are very, very strong. It's very dangerous. I mean, deliverance is dangerous as well. They both are very dangerous, but the exorcism part of it, again, these demons are very strong, and they will come for you. Of course, they're going to come for the person that is trying to remove them. So that's with deliverance and exorcism as well. So I tell everyone to fast and pray, to keep these doors closed so that these demonic spirits cannot enter you. A lot of people are telling me, okay, well, I've been to 40, 50 people trying to get different things removed, but it's not working. And that's because of the person they need someone that can perform an exorcism over them. So they've passed the point of deliverance, and it's more going into like being fully possessed. So they need, again, a strong woman or man of God that can remove that. So if you have any issues that you're dealing with demonic spirits in your home that's attached to your body, I can help you with that. I'll leave my information down at the bottom of this video. You can email me, and we can talk to see, I can explain rather how I can help you to remove this. Now, the deliverance is something that's very serious. The exorcism is definitely something serious. I know a lot of people are looking for something quick. They're looking for something fast, but I can tell you these things, it is a process. So if anyone is telling you that they can remove a demon in a snap of a finger, just like that, it doesn't work. It's not that easy, especially if you have a strong case. It's a process to have these things removed. Everyone have a safe and blessed day.